Hey everybody, this is Monday, April 16th, and I just wanted to do a quick update for you all today. I promised that I would do an update each day, and this is, I know, going to be very vital for me sticking to my master cleanse. I think since yesterday I've lost half a pound, which it's going to be a little bit too much TMI here, but one of the things that I've suffered from after my tubal ligation was a retroverted uterus, and my uterus sits directly on my colon, so I'm not able to eliminate it as much as I should. And so when I did the flush yesterday, it didn't flush me out. So I'm anticipating between the herbal tea, the laxative tea that I took this morning, and the sea salt flush that I'll do later this morning, I'll have enough eliminations to start seeing some results on the scale. Not that of course is the most important thing, but it does let me know that I am detoxing, and I know that I need a detox. I need these things, these eliminations to come out so that I can start feeling a little better. And I think I'm going to just kind of chill this month. I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday, and I was going to go ahead and go with whatever she might have wanted me to do. We haven't tried to conceive but for 1 month, so I was just like, well, I'll just, whatever it is that she might want to put me on. Like she had mentioned metformin because of my polycystic ovarian syndrome. But I'm not sure. I kind of think that I'm going to allow this cleanse to take place for a while and see what it does, because as I mentioned in my video yesterday, I believe, when I was on it last time, my cycle was heavenly, so I'm just starting it, so I don't know if it'll affect this ovulation or not, which I hope it will, because that ovulation is still probably 7 days away. So hopefully, it'll eliminate enough of these excess hormones that I have to have a regularly scheduled ovulation. I have noticed my temperatures have been down the last couple of days, which is good, because my my cover line on my BBT chart was normally at like 97.7, 97.8, and lately it's been like 98.1, 98.2. So it's kind of been hard for me to determine, okay, is it falling completely for AF to show or not? Because this month that it just came, it went down. It went from 98.5 to 97.7, and then it jumped back up to 98.2 and hovered around there. So I was like, is this some type of dip, or is this implantation bleeding? Because I only bled I spotted pretty much for a day and bled for a day, and it tapered off the next day. So, but I think it was a cycle, even though it makes me wonder because of the amount of breast tenderness I've been having. But as I mentioned also in my video yesterday, that was also the case the first cycle after my surgery. So it's probably just like I said, these hormones being backed up, and when you feel like that, it's your body trying to let you know that something's not right. If you're not pregnant, if you're not near ovulation, if you're done with your cycle and you're having those type of symptoms, the breast tenderness, and like I said, my cervix is high and soft, whereas normally it would be low and hard. And I know it's hard pretty much instantly when I check, because I have cysts on the end of my cervix, and those are always, they become very hard when my cervix is firm, and when my cervix is soft to medium, you can't feel them at all. So that's been the case these last month and a half, 2 months. So I do plan on trying to kind of see what's going to happen, because I'm so leery of hormones. I'm so leery of things that will affect your hormones because of the mess that I've been through with this tubal ligation. So I'm very leery with trying things of that nature. And just remember that anything that's chemical that you put in your body is something that you're going to potentially need to detox from, and that's going to potentially give you some adverse effects. So, I know medicine is beneficial, but I try to really make sure that it's something that I need to be taken. So, like I said, I'm going to see what this ovulation does. We're not going to be really trying. I mean, of course, I'm going to be still pinpointing ovulation. I'm still going to probably baby dance around a little bit before ovulation, but it's not going to be like, okay, we need to make sure that we do it on these days and stuff like that. Because like I mentioned, I do want to kind of get those excess toxins out, the heavy metals, whatever else is in my system that is causing this disharmony in my body. So, I don't want to bring, a baby into such a toxic environment if I can help it. And you got to remember that they said, your body's toxicity can cause that. It's a toxic environment, and it's like, the egg will hesitate to implant, if it's at a certain toxic level. And then, like I said, if you're very toxic, then if your estrogen is too high, it makes your progesterone really low, which I think causes a lot of miscarriages. Like my sister-in-law, she had been trying for 5 years, and it would seem like everything was working. She had PCOS as well, and it would seem like everything was working, and she tried so many things, acupuncture, everything, over that time. And it wasn't until finally a doctor listened to her about her progesterone, and he had her begin to take, I don't know what the name of the actual one he prescribed for her, because it was more of a natural one, a natural progesterone. But the very month that she began taking that, and she began taking it after ovulation occurred, she got pregnant. And she had been suspecting that was the problem for a long time, and nobody really paid any attention to her. So, and I know from the symptoms of estrogen dominance, which you can Google that's what I'm experiencing. So, I just really want to know that I've tried to make harmony happen in my body and balance in my hormones. This has been a rocky road, and I just have this fantasy of having everything go as smoothly as possible and as healthy as possible. So, yeah, so that's the hope. As I mentioned about the cleanse is going great. So far, of course, you get tempted by food, but knowing that I have you ladies here to support me is a tremendous help, because when I think about food, I'm like, but I gotta be strong, and I know that it'll be worth it in the end. So yeah, I think I am cycle day 9 today, so it'll be probably, like I mentioned, 6 to 7 days until ovulation. So I will see y'all tomorrow for my day 3 on the Master Cleanse update. See y'all later. Bye.